Definitely going to be interesting to see what goes on. Definitely going to have the defense to play big against Sammy Johnson, one of the top running backs in this entire state of Arkansas. So if they should have a run game, all they got to do is worry about number 4, Kyle Fogelman, who is one of the top receivers for Catholic. And if they do that, then Cabot should be destined to win this game. Evan, what are your takes for the offensive side of the football?
I think it's pretty good, Caleb, because T.J. Rogers is definitely a stud running back, along with Graham Turner and Bradley Morales. They're both, all 3 of them are stud running backs, and we can count on them to make a play when it counts.
Absolutely. On quarterback Jesse Winemaker and the Fab Five is what I like to call them, with T.J., Bradley, Graham, Wyatt, and Isaiah Ogilvie. So definitely interesting to see what Cabot Panthers come out to do. You know they're going to be running that dead tee. And they're coming off a very tough loss at Benton, but Benton's so big and one of the best teams. They're number 1 in the 6A now. So they've gone up against the number 1 team in the 6A 3 straight weeks, and Catholic has played Sylvan Hills, Jacksonville, and Jonesboro in the 3 games. So Cabot's definitely have the advantage in experience so far this season, and it's very hard to beat the Panthers here in Panther Stadium. So it's definitely going to be a great game tonight, and I'm definitely looking forward to calling with you, Evan.
Most definitely, Caleb. You know, tonight's matchup, it's going to be really close, I think.
Most definitely.
It all comes down to who wants it more, who can stay in the game the longest.
Definitely, and we can expect some big games from our running backs, as the Catholic has allowed a lot of rushing yards this season, so it looks like they're more of a pass defense because the teams that they've been practicing for are pass, and so we're going to be the first team that they've placed this year. So it's going to be definitely interesting to see if Cabot can move the football good, because they had a little a speed bump last week against Benton, is what I'll call it, a speed bump in the run game. Had a couple turnovers early, which really just hurt, going down 21-0. And it's really hard to make a 3-touchdown comeback. They were able to tie it up early in the second half, but they just spent all their energy coming back from that deficit. That by the end of the game, they were just gassed. But they still only had a 2-point game, and in that kind of environment and the kind of situation that they were in and the kind of pressure they were under, and how much Benton didn't want to be the 300 and how much Cabot wanted the 300, I think Benton wanted to not be the 300 a little bit more.
I agree. You know, if Cabot can just make this Catholic team pass, it'll be great, because they only have a 42% average on completions.
Yeah, but they have a senior quarterback, and senior play is definitely important in every sport that there is. So senior play is definitely going to come out to it, and we haven't talked about him much, but senior running back for Catholic, Sammy Johnson, who is the captain of this team, the leader of this entire program here at Catholic. He is the heart and soul of this organization. He was injured in the Cabot game last year, which held him back, which really hurt Catholic season. But sophomore season, he rushed for over 2,000 yards and over 20 touchdowns. So that alone lets you know that this dude is something special. He's a D1 athlete already, and so far through 3 games, he already has close to 400 yards. But don't let that discourage you, because Cabot has their own secret weapon of their own in T.J. Rogers, a 501 All-State running back. He's rushed for almost 500 yards this season in just 3 games. He also has 6 touchdowns on the year. Definitely looking for him to have a monster game tonight, as well as it is his 18th birthday. So I want to say happy birthday to T.J. and anyone else whose birthday is tonight. Cabot Panthers getting set to come out here, just 4 minutes until the kickoff. Evan, give me your keys to the game.
You know, Caleb, my key to the game is just to stop their running, because Johnson, he averages almost 9 yards a carry, and if we can shut that down, I think we'll be pretty good.
And here comes the rain, folks.
Uh-oh, it's starting to rain.
Yeah, Panther fans pulling out their umbrellas, but
it's game time, boys and girls.
Ladies and gentlemen, the captains for tonight's
it looks like we're close to a mic, so if you hear any audio that's not ours, we're going to apologize for that.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, football game is about to begin, and we have the best weather for a football game. It's raining. Let's go. Catholic versus Cabot.
For your Cabot Panthers, number 11,
Cabot, y'all ready?
Number 42, Wesley Ocampo.
I don't think they're ready for this. Let's go, Catholic.
So, if you're hearing anything that's not our audio, we apologize in advance. We are hooked up to somehow, some way. Catholic is close to our natural sound mic. You're going to be hearing the rainfall and some angry Catholic fans if the game goes how Cabot's expecting it to go. So we apologize if you hear anything that's not from us. Like a couple yee-haws as you might have just heard there. So I'm sorry in advance, Panther fans, but don't let that discourage you from clicking away from this video, because it's about to be a very intense matchup between two great teams.
You know, Caleb, with it raining, we can play in rain as long as it doesn't lightning.
Yeah, we saw that in El Dorado as we played in rain until we saw one strike of thunder. We were out there for a good 30 minutes with a rain delay. See some kids doing emotes down on the field from the game Fortnite. That's fun to watch. And it looks like coin toss has just happened. Catholic will receive. Cabot has deferred and will receive the second half kickoff. So that's what you want if you're a Panther fan. We want to get that defense out there, get that defense fired up, try to force a 3 and out in the first possession, let the offense go out there and score a touchdown. So that's exactly how the Cabot Panthers love to start out their games. Yes, this could be it, folks. Panther fans, this could be the time that we've all been waiting for. Coach Malham's 300th career win could be tonight against Catholic. What a great win that would be for the Cabot Panthers to win against their 7A rival other than Conway. Conway is their head rival. Catholic is also one of the big rivals that they have. So Catholic's out here getting pumped. I see them. They're listening to their pump song right now. Panthers getting ready.
They are ready, Caleb.
Is you ready, though?
I think they're coming out fired up because they really want this win.
Yeah, they realized what they could have done last week. Last week's win would have put them first place overall in the 7A. But they know there's still a whole season left. There's still up to 10 games left for the Cabot Panthers without the state playoffs. So conference is going to make and break the Panthers. Those first 3 games were just to show how good we really are. And
Ladies and gentlemen, on your feet.
This is whenever real football starts for the Cabot Panthers' conference. So let's see what the Panthers got tonight in the first conference game. This could be win 1 in conference and win 300 for Malham. I think if they get the 300 out of their head, get it out of the way, they can go and focus on getting something else that's way more valuable than, well, that's very valuable, but maybe not as valuable as a 300 win, because that's a huge milestone. But also a big milestone would be to get Cabot another state championship, which is the main goal for everybody.
Most definitely, Caleb. You know,
Ladies and gentlemen, here are your Cabot Panthers.
And here come the Panthers. So we got a rainy day here in Cabot as your Panthers are going to take on the Rockets. This is Hooten's Game of the Week. This is our game of the week, of course, here at Cabot. Yet again, I am Caleb Gillahorn along with my colleague Evan Tonneson. Evan, this is your first game. How's it feeling to be on the broadcast?
You know, it's a great feeling, Caleb, because I know this is a good game to do. Cabot's going to come out here and fight with all they have, and I hope to see it.
Yeah, I'm excited for this matchup. Thank you for everyone tuning in. And for those that couldn't make it to the game, you're either watching us on YouTube or on the Panthers app, and we just really appreciate you coming out and supporting your Panthers, even though you weren't able to make it to the field tonight. We are just about set to get this game kicked off for Cabot. Catholic going to come out with the ball first. They got Sammy Johnson deep. Of course, the strong leg of Rhett Thurman, as you were about to say. I apologize for cutting you off, but Rhett Thurman with the strong leg. Can't expect anything else but a touchback right here for Rhett. He has one of the strongest legs in all of the land, as he is a 5-star recruit, getting some major offers from SEC teams. And he is also the number 4 kicker in the nation. Yes, that's right. Number 4 in the entire USA here at Cabot. So very, very awesome to have Brett Thurman here. And we're getting ready to go.
Panther football, ladies and gentlemen.
Brett Thurman ready to kick. And here we go. It's a high kick. Recovered by Johnson at the 4. Johnson takes it to 15, cuts back to the 20. And there's 4 Panthers there to take him down. That's Justin Holland on the tackle. Captain's going to start with their first possession at the 20-yard line. Great recurrence team right there by Cabot. They always have been one of the better teams at kicking off and pinning you deep and making you get those 3 and outs and then wasting the clock. So here we go. First possession of the game. Get to see what Sammy Johnson and company can bring. Definitely ready to see this. Catholic is definitely a game that we've had circled all season. We love playing Catholic, especially here at Panther Stadium. As you see, Johnson takes a handoff for about 3 yards. Nothing going there for Johnson on his first carry of the night. That's a good sign if you're a Panther fan, if you're stopping him early on.
Sure is, Caleb. We'll see if we can stop him and limit him to a certain amount of yards tonight. That'd be awesome.
I think if Cabot's able to come out here and hold him under, I even say 150 yards, that's the dub for the Cabot Panthers. As Johnson hands it off again, and he is going to be close to the first down around the 29-yard line. It looks like about a yard short, maybe 2 yards short of the first down. 3rd and 2 right here. This is what the Cabot Panthers love to do. They can get a 3 and out here and send their offense back out onto the field. That's going to be very huge. Cabot loves to get the first possession or first points on the board, however, because they run that slow, very slow tempoed offense, and it's hard to come back from the Panthers. Here we go. Monroe in shotgun. Johnson to his left. Hand off to Johnson again, and he is going to pick up the first down and about 4 more down to the 36-yard line.
Johnson again with the carry.
That's what he does. He just gets some yards. No matter what you need from him, you tell him what to do, and he can go get it. Johnson's a very elite running back, and you're seeing it here as the first 3 plays of the game. Johnson, and Johnson, and they've picked up the first down already.
See if we can get a stop here, Caleb.
It's a QB option. Monroe keeps it, and he's sliding down. He saw Dalton Crumley coming wrong, and he just slid down to the ground. He did not want to get popped by Dalton Crumley. You don't want to get hit by any of these Cabot Panthers because they come fast and hard. And if they hit you, then you're gonna regret not sliding. So good move right there by Monroe not to take the hit. Loss of 1 on the play. 2nd and 11. Alrighty, 9 minutes and 45 seconds left to go here in the first quarter. These 2 teams play a really familiar play style. As there's another handoff to Johnson. He's going to push away for about 5 yards. It's going to set up about a 3rd and medium.
Tackled by a host of Panthers.
So this is a big stop right here. This is that stop you're talking about, Evan. If they can get this right here, it would be good. It'd be good for the punt unit to come out.
It sure is, and this is looking good because we want Catholic to pass it.
That's right. We did talk about that earlier in the broadcast. Monroe coming back with Johnson to his left yet again. Here's the pass. Monroe's going to try to take it. He's going to pass it. Incomplete. He was coming. Dakari Rudolph was coming after Monroe. Dakari Rudolph's been one of the outbreaking players on this defense. Definitely one of the best players on this defense. And Catholic's going to send out their punt unit. TJ Rogers going to get back to receive this punt.
Calling out program 0182.
Catholic
program 0182.
Only spent 2 minutes and 57 seconds on that possession. Just a little bit over 9 minutes left to go. And here, oh, it's a bad punt, slipped. And it's going to take a Cabot bounce. This is going to bounce around to the 40, about the 42-yard line. So that's a great field position for Cabot to come out.
Sure is, Caleb. Cabot got that stop, and now we have great field position.
Now here comes that high-powered offense coming out. after putting up 41 points last game and already getting Cabot to come out. You got to think Cabot's going to come with that same intensity as they ended that Benton game last week. So definitely interesting to see. We saw Bradley Morales get his first 2 touchdowns on back-to-back drives. So good to see him get some fire under him. See him actually come out and produce some high numbers as we very expected him to. He's been doing very good for the team. As here is a handoff to TJ for about 5 yards.
43 TJ Rogers.
But anyway, back to Bradley. He's really starting to heat up this season, and that's what we love to see because Morales was the second leading rusher. He's now the third leading rusher of the team this year, and he already has 2 touchdowns in 1 game. So definitely hope that Bradley can go back to himself and start being dominant yet again. Graham Turner out and Morales out. Ogilvie and McMahon come in with Rogers. Wanamaker under center. Pitches out to Rogers. Rogers jukes the defender. He's still going. Down about the 48-yard line.
TJ Rogers carries off the right side, brought down by number 3, Grant Smithson.
Looks like they're relying on TJ a lot already tonight.
Yeah, just as Catholic relied on Sammy, Cabot's coming out and showing that they have their secret weapon of their own in TJ Rogers, but Catholic knows all about TJ Rogers. He rushed for 3 touchdowns against them just last season. So 3rd and short coming out, 3rd and 2. Jesse gets it to White. McMahon, he's going to push his way forward for a Cabot Panther first down. Good run right there by White McMahon.
Graham Turner on the carry.
Sure was, Caleb.
They
rely on him a lot too when they get down to the goal line.
Panthers will have the ball first and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Rogers gets the pitch outside, but he's met at the line by a Catholic defender. That was
TJ Rogers on the carry, brought down by number 10, Nick Gonzalez. Also 2 on the play.
That was loss of 2. He was met at the line by Nicholas Gonzalez for Catholic. Gonzalez is a senior, one of the best linebackers on this team. As Wanamaker comes back to the huddle. You know, we've seen them run that play where it's kind of like a direct snap to TJ and Jesse goes out for a pass. Maybe that play will come to effect in this game. Here's the handoff to Morales. Morales gets to the outside. He's going to pick up some yards. He's still going. Down to about the 39-yard line. Get run right there by Bradley Morales.
Jonathan Bourne. Correction, number 1, Bradley Morales on the carry.
He is a strong runner. We always rely on him too.
Absolutely.
Every play so far except for one, Cabot has run it right up the middle.
This is going to be a handoff to TJ, and he's going to get the first down. So Cabot doing what Cabot does and just moving the ball right along down the field with no hesitation of stopping. Cabot down to the 35-yard line. Evan, the offense is looking good so far. What do you think?
It's looking really good, really strong. If we can keep pounding it, I think we can get a touchdown on this drive.
Well, that's probably the goal for the Cabot Panthers. They're seeing that red down in that Panthers end zone. You got to have your eyes set on the first down. 1 first down at a time, and then you can get routes in the end zone once you're in the red zone. Here they go, Wanamaker under center. It's going to be another handoff.
And off goes number 1, Bradley Morales.
That was another run for Morales. He got about 4 yards in that carry. So Morales doing what I really wanted him to do after that showcase against Benton that he had. He's getting a lot of carries so far early in this game, and he already has a good chunk of yards. So here we go, 2nd down and 6, ball at the 32-yard line. 5 minutes and 50 seconds remaining here in the first quarter. Cabot running that iconic dead T formation. Another handoff, and here he goes.
Handoff goes to number 31, White McMahon.
White McMahon on the carry, picks up the first down for the Panthers. McMahon, a very fast and strong runner for Cabot. One of the players we didn't see much of last season, but definitely has
Panthers have the ball
been
first and 10 at the
showcased
24-yard
this
line.
season and used in vital situations like that, getting Cabot even closer to the end zone.
Graham Turner just walked out on the field for the Panthers, Caleb. What do you think about him?
We have yet to see him get a handoff yet, but I'm sure that will soon to come. As this is a handoff to Rogers. And TJ's going to be close to picking up another first down.
TJ Rogers on the
He got
carry.
about 7 yards on that carry.
Second down and 2 for the Panthers.
Second down and short for the Panthers. Definitely a field goal range, but you still got 3 more downs until you have to kick your field goal. Oh, and it looks like there was a fumble on the play. Catholic says they have the ball.
And it looks like they do, Caleb.
Morales with the fumble.
The ball
The ball is slick. Definitely hard to hold on to. That's good. The run can play a very big factor in this game. There might be quite a few turnovers with the way that these two teams run the ball. That one hurt you right there. You had a great drive going, and then the wet ball caused the fumble. And Catholic's able to recover it, but they are pinned deep in their own territory. Right
Still
at the
looking for
14-yard line.
program 0182 for a All-State.
See if we can get another
Please
turnover.
go to the
Here's a handoff to Johnson.
Infood
Johnson rots out the left side.
Store,
Stiffs arm a
mobile
defender.
kiosk located
Jukes,
between
and
the
he's
ticket
knocked out of
booth
bounds
and
at about
also
the
stand.
Number 1, Sammy Johnson.
17-yard line.
Out of bounds by number 35, Justin Holland.
Justin Holland knocks him out of bounds.
10-3 on the play. It'll be second down and 7.
2nd and 7. A big fact, if Cabot can get a 3-and-out right here after the turnover, may have to give them the ball right back with 4:39 left to go here in the first quarter. Exactly what you said, Evan. This is going to be a very fair matchup. Both teams not able to get much going. Cabot's showing some stuff on offense, but they were turning it over and had some turnover issues last week. As Johnson is brought down in the backfield, Matthews met him in the backfield and brought him down for a loss of about 2. It's going to be 3rd down and 9 for Catholic.
No gain on the play. It'll be 3rd down and 7 for the Rockets.
Caleb, it looks like both teams rely on their running backs to go right up the middle.
Yes, it does. But it's hard to do that against Cabot because they have one of the best defensive lines in all of 7A. So if they don't realize that soon, they're going to have to figure out a new game plan. Crouch chain defense, man in motion. Pass to Johnson. Johnson slips. Tries to break a defender. He's still up. He's still short of the line, though. He says they fumbles. Cabot celebrated, had the ball. Johnson still marked short, however.
Short by about 5 yards.
So here comes the punting unit for the 2nd time already in the first quarter. That's definitely huge for this defense coming out, shutting down one of the best offenses in the 7A 2 times in a row. And they're going to set up to get even better field position this time, I bet. Rogers standing just a little bit past the 50. He's going to receive it about the 40-yard line. Here he goes. He breaks 2 tackles. He's going to be down to about the 42-yard line. Great run right there by TJ Rogers.
14, Nick Enderlin.
He is an all-around great running. Wherever you need him to run, he will do it.
Absolutely. That's why he was voted as the 501 All-State running back for this Cabot team, nominated by the 501 coach, Coach Malham. Malham loves TJ on this team. As Panthers come up to the ball, Woodmaker under center. He takes the snap. He's going to give it. That's going to be a big run right there by number 6, Graham Turner. There he is, his first call of the night. He gets 13 yards for the Panthers and a big run. I told you he was going to come in and he was going to play a big factor already on his first carry. 1 carry, 13 yards.
He is a very strong person.
Yes, he is. He is not afraid to get hit. He's actually always out there looking for the contact. He wants to hit them first and make them think twice before they come after him. Anyway, Here comes another snap, and looked like Bradley Morales was met at the line. No gain on the play for the Panthers.
McMahon on the carry. Tackle made by number 35, Cole Black Oaken.
We need to go ahead and punch this one in since we're already in great field position, Caleb.
Second down and 10 for the Panthers.
Absolutely. Just hold on to the ball, be secure with it as the main goal.
And off goes number 6, Graham.
That was Graham Turner on the carry.
35, Cole Black Oaken on the tackle again.
No gain, but there was a
For the Panthers.
that was about a 2-yard gain actually for Graham Turner, but there was a late hit on Wyatt McMahon, and the ref just sat there and watched it. No call. Panther fans were not happy about that one, as the rain just keeps getting harder here at Panther Stadium. Just about a minute and 30 left here to go in the first quarter. Big third down right here. Widowmaker takes a snap, reverses it, has the ball, throws it. TJ Rogers, incomplete.
Passing in for number 31, Wyatt McMahon falls incomplete. 4th down and 9 for the Panthers.
And here comes maybe the field goal unit for the Panthers. Red Thurman have to attempt a field goal right now for the Panthers. The 5-star kicker looking for his first field goal of the year. It's going to be about a 46-yard field goal right here. And Cabot's very confident. Red Thurman has the leg to do this. Here's the snap. The kick is up. And the kick is no good. Falls just short. So after 2 possessions for each team, your score is still knotted up 0-0 with 1:25 left to go.
Even though he missed, Caleb, that was the best chance we had right there, because if we would have punted, they would have got it on the 20.
Missed opportunity right there on back-to-back possessions for the Panthers. He's got to think that if this defense just keeps it up, that ought to be good enough for you, because the offense, you know, that's going to start clicking and we're going to get some big plays. If the defense stops him on this play right here, as it's handed off to Johnson, and he's met in the backfield by the Panthers again. If they keep this up all night, it's got to be good for the Panthers defense.
It sure will, Caleb. That's what we were talking about before the game. If they could just block that middle and get those sacks, it'll be great.
Yeah. So far, every single one of Catholic's plays have gone to Johnson.
Ladies and gentlemen,
quarterback over 2 on passes to Johnson, and Johnson's had about 7 carries. So, interesting to see what Catholic's game plan really is. Seems like they just give it to Johnson and get out of the way. As he takes a direct snap, he bounces around to the outside. He's still up. Here he goes. He's at the 50, the 40, 30, 20, 10, 5, touchdown, Rockets. And there you go. That's the explosive that we were talking about for Johnson. He takes it about 80 yards to the house. And that's just how one blink of an eye, and Johnson can just be out of your hands. So defense wasn't able to shut him down every time, and it's very hard to shut down a D1 scholar running back like Sammy Johnson. So with just about 35 seconds left to go, Catholic's going to take a 7-0 lead over the Panthers. PAT is up, and it is well good.
You know, Caleb, with that run right there, it's all right because I know Cabot Panther defense will always come back.
That's right. Panther defense, they may allow a big touchdown run, but they're not going to let that get in their heads. You got to have a very light head whenever you're playing football. You can't let one play define you. You have to come out and just keep on showcasing that you're not going to back down from any fight.
Just like they did in the Benton game. They fought till the very end.
Absolutely.
Once again, ladies and gentlemen, we're looking for program
Gonna have the 3.
0884.
Gonna have Holland,
for
Rogers,
sponsored by Guatney Chevrolet.
Cairo,
Please go
And
to the
Zane
Panther
back to
Spirit
recover.
Store.
Holland going to come down short now. Wasn't sure which one was going to go up, Cairo or Holland. Cairo goes back up. It's going to be the 3 deep. Harper, Rudolph, and Rogers back to receive the kick.
Let's see how far Rogers or any of them can get on this one.
Kicker Jacob Snyder, his first kick of the game. See what kind of leg he has. And it's definitely dangerous when you kick into these 3 because all 3 of these have the capability of taking one to the house. We've seen each one of them have great returns, along with Justin Holland also having a great return. Here's Snyder's kick. He's going to kick it short. Return to get back to the 40-yard line, so it's a good, great return right there by Cabot.
It was, Caleb. This rain just continues to come down. We'll see how it affects these players.
That was Isaiah Ogilvy on the return, part of the Fab Five for the Panthers. Here we go, Cabot's 3rd possession right here. They're able to move the ball. They just get stuck right there around the 20-yard line. So we know that they can get down there. Just got to finish off those drives. Here's the snap. And up here goes to Rogers.
Come on, boy, now you got to take him down.
Rogers breaks outside. Here he goes. He's at the 40, the 30, 20, 10. Happy birthday, TJ. Touchdown, Panthers.
That's what I'm talking about, Caleb.
Absolutely. There's that explosive we see from TJ. Catholic says, we had 1 play touchdown, and TJ's like, no, this is what a 1 play touchdown really looks like, as he takes it 60 yards to the house.
That's about a 65-yard run right there, Caleb.
Great run there by TJ. Makes the mark on to attempt the PAT for Cabot to tie this game up with 15 seconds left to go here in the first quarter. Panther fans, all their umbrellas are out. PAT is up, and it's good. You're tied 7-7 here at Panther Stadium.
As we see the Cabot Panther flags go down.
So this is when the defense has to come through right here. You cannot allow 2 big drives back to back for Catholic, and especially after your offense has a big play like that, you have to get them back onto the field as soon as possible. Let that energy keep on boosting the defense. They were ready to get out there. They allow 1 big touchdown. That's gonna get in their head a little bit. You got to go out there and you got to get a 3 and out if you're the Cabot defense, and then go out and get another touchdown. This rain just keeps on coming harder and harder. Shows no sign of stopping.
It sure didn't affect TJ Rogers right there. He just ran right through it.
Thurman out to kick. Johnson's back deep to recover for the Rockets. Here's the boot. Johnson is going to let it bounce to the end zone for a touchback.
Great kick right there, Caleb.
That's what Thurman does. He pins the opposition back. He's not going to let them have any good field position to start out any drives. It's going to be up to the defense to stop them.
To see our defense, they can come out and get a big stop right here. 3 and out.
Yeah, 3 and out definitely would be huge. There's going to be maybe 1, maybe 2 more plays left to go in the first quarter, as there is only 15 seconds left to go. So 2 last-minute touchdowns for both teams, as we're tied 7-7 here. There's the handoff to Johnson. He's going to bounce out to the right side this time. He's going to almost break away. He's going to get about 5 yards, maybe 4 on the carry with 7.5. Clock will start as soon as the ball is placed down, though. It's going to be about 2nd and 6 for the Rockets.
You know, they've given him the ball every time so far, Caleb.
Yeah, that's what we said. That's about their only offensive weapon that they really have, other than their best wide receiver, number 4, Kyle Fogelman. He's definitely the best receiver that they have as an option. So this is going to be the last play of the first quarter. It's going to be a direct snap to Johnson. He's going to get 2 yards. So that's a great quarter for both teams. Cabot's defense able to stop them all except for one huge run. And Cabot's able to move the ball progressively on every single play. So that's going to end the first quarter. It's going to be a big 3rd down coming up for the Rockets. Evan, what's your take on the first quarter?
It was a very good matchup right there. Our defense had stops. Our offense did what they had to do. And I'm looking forward to seeing more of it in the second quarter.
Absolutely. I think the Panthers are going to get wild up here because the Panther fans, it's raining hard, but they're sticking through it. And the student section seems to be embracing the rain. Sammy Johnson had that big touchdown run in the Catholic student sections here. They were chanting his name. And before the handoff even happened to TJ, our student section started chanting TJ Rogers. So that just shows the pride and joy of the Cabot Panthers that these Panther fans have.
It sure does, Caleb. With them sitting through this, you know all of them are great supporters, and they love this town.
Absolutely. Panther football seems to be like a holiday on every Friday. Everyone comes around, the families gather here to watch the Panthers play. And it's never quiet here.
No, sir, it isn't. See what the Panthers do right here on defense. See if they can get a stop right here.
Here we go. It's another hand up. Oh, it's a fumble. Johnson miscarries, and the Panthers fall on the football. Cabot says they have it. And they do. The Panthers celebrating. It's going to be Cabot football at the 20-yard line.
That's a big stop right there, Caleb.
Absolutely.
That's what I'm talking about.
That's that stop that the defense needed, and that's the stop that they got. Johnson miscarries the handoff, and Cabot's going to set up shop at about the 20-yard line.
That was that big stop we were talking about right there.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Well, I got something to get a sticker for Red Zone this week.
See what they do right here on offense.
Ball! We got it back.
Cabot might have fumbled on that play.
Looks like
Catholic retained possession. So that ball slippery, obviously coming into effect now as back-to-back fumbles by two great backs, TJ and Sammy Johnson. So it's very uncharacteristic for both of them to fumble, and for both of them to do that is very, very showing of how important the weather is playing in this game and how big of a factor it actually is.
You know it is, Caleb. This tested what all they have and how much they can focus.
Absolutely. You got to see who's stronger mentally, who can get over the humps in the game, and who can come back and play better next time they get the ball. So here's Johnson, he fumbles again. So that's back-to-back missed connections on the handoff for the Rockets. You got something maybe wrong with the communication, or the ball is just super slippery out there because Johnson never fumbles. Johnson is one of the stronger backs in 7A in the state of Arkansas. Holds on to the ball extremely well. So very, very interesting weather here tonight.
Very unlikely to see that from him. Looks like they might pass it right here.
Yeah, Monroe step back. Well, here's a hand up to Johnson, and no yards gained on that play. Yeah, maybe they read the scouting report. Maybe they know this is the no-fly zone over here at Cabot. You can't throw over here because we have lockdown in Zane Harper, lockdown in Kyle McIntyre. We also have Jake Mowdy, lockdown, Cairo, lockdown. It's very hard to throw against this Cabot Panther secondary. You can't get it in the middle either because we have Donk Crumley and Justin Hall in there too. And then run game is very hard to get going because we have the big man on the line with Hunter Horka, Hayden Matthews and company. Here's a drop back pass from Monroe. He's going to try to rush for it. He's going to get back to the line of scrimmage. So that's going to be the 3 and out for the Panthers. It's going to be about 3rd and 12. They're going to sit on the punt unit.
That's four stops we've had, whether it's the loss of yards or not letting them get yards at all so far this game.
Yeah. And with just over 10 minutes left to go before halftime here at Panther Stadium, we're still knotted up at 7. Here's the punt. Rogers calls on the fair catch. He's going to catch it.
He called a fair catch.
Oh, he's still going.
Put his hand above his head.
He might have pulled a North Texas and faked the fair catch, and he's able to scramble for about 12 more yards. Very intelligent play after the ball bounced to grab it and then run after the Catholic was looking for it. Smart play there by TJ, getting back to the 45-yard line.
He's coming in back again for this play. See if they hand it off to him.
Here we go. Widowmaker under center. He gives it. Turner on the carry. Bounces around about 3 yards.
All Cabot's running backs are very strong runners. You don't see much of 0 yards or a loss.
No, that's very rare as Rogers and Turner come out. So we're going to have McMahon, Ogilvie, and Morales in the backfield. Here's the snap. Oh, the snap was bad. Widowmaker lost it.
He can't go once he's on the ground.
Widowmaker was able to retain the fumble.
Yeah, that's what I missed.
9 minutes left to go here in the first quarter. 3rd and 8 right here. This is a big 3rd down right here. Cabot overcame plenty of 3rd downs this season when they needed them. Going to be up to their senior backs. They got all seniors in right now, along with senior quarterback Jesse Widowmaker. Here's the snap.
Double fold and that got nowhere. Maybe 2 yards, a yard. Gonna be 4th and about 7.
So here comes the punt unit for the Panthers. First time we're seeing them tonight.
Switching out, tell them, hey,
Thurman's going to come out.
tell them watch that team. Watch the team.
Looks like he's going to punt.
Catholic's actually sitting 2 back to receive. You see what happens in college and the NFL whenever they do that. It signifies that they might try to do a fake return where one actually they're going to get the ball, but the other one actually catches it and it usually sets up the left side of the field wide open. So here's the punt. That's not what they decided to do. And that's going to roll out of bounds at about the 15-yard line.
He pinned them down there. We just can't let them out right here, Caleb. Try to get a stop right here and get a score.
Yeah, this is definitely going to be one of the best possessions of the game so far for both teams. It's going to signify if the Panthers can come out here and just stop, Catholic's going to be confused of what's going on because they've been able to run the ball with ease so far throughout this season, and they haven't been able to get that so far throughout this game. Here's the snap to Johnson. He's going to lose 5 yards. He's going to be brought down at the 10-yard line. That's number 9, Preston Kiahi, on the tackle.
Looks like Cabot did their research.
Yeah, absolutely. They didn't get to see much of him last year as he went down with that ankle injury. But they're seeing plenty of him today.
Ticket booth and concession stand.
See what they can do right here.
Here we go. Monroe takes a snap. He's looking to pass. Has a man open. And it's going to fall incomplete.
Pass intended for number 16, Robert.
Cabot's getting them to do what they want them to do, and that's to pass it.
Robert Baven, the intended target on that incomplete pass. So now Monroe is 0 for 3 on passes. You gotta wonder what's gonna work. That's what's gotta be going through the offensive mind right now. Here we go, big third down right here for the Panthers, 3rd and 13.
Keeping 5 in the box. They're keeping 4 basically.
6:55 left to go. Here's a snap. It's the handoff to Johnson again, and he's not going to pick up the first down. If he did, it's just very short. It's going to be short. Oh, he's well short. My apology. He is about 4 or 5 yards short.
This would be either 3rd or 4th punt of the night, Caleb.
Yeah, Panthers defense dominating in this game. Just going to be out to the offense. Come out there and at least put up the field goal. Let's get this lead at halftime because we get the ball coming out. We can get a score to end the half, and then to begin the second half, it's going to be huge. As Rogers receives the punt, he's going to juke the defender. He's going to get out to about the 50-yard line. So Rogers goes from about the 41 to the 50, about a 9-yard return by Rogers. He had a man right in front of him, and he wasn't afraid to take a hit right there. He was going to get positive yardage no matter what. So
number 98 almost had a hand on that punt.
yeah, Hunter Horka about rose up and blocked it. So here we go with just a little bit over 6 minutes left to go here in the second quarter of a tied ball game here at Panther Stadium. Woodmaker under center.
Hey, look how close he is.
Takes the handoff. Oh.
Take him down. In the yard. There you go, Bournet. If he's keeping those options.
Turner on the carry for 1 yard to the 50.
Short gain on the play, 2nd down and 9.
Hey, did you see that formation they were in, Coach? That dive back was like a yard off the ball.
Ogilvy comes out. Turner in. This is the kind of combinations that Cabot will give you. They'll send out all the running backs back and forth, back and forth. Not going to know who's going in when. That was a quarterback keeper by Widemaker for about 5 yards. Gonna set up about 3rd down and 5 yards for the Panthers.
Looks like he's hurt, Caleb. See if he stays on or comes out.
Oh yeah, Jesse's definitely a tough kid out there. Saw him last week. He got banged up pretty bad, but he continued to play. And Morales comes off.
Formation other side, Coach. You're coming outside the other side.
Cabot seems like they're flipping the play that they just ran. It's going to be a handoff to TJ.
Tackle, there you go.
TJ's going to be stopped about 3 yards short. So it's going to be 4th down to about 3 yards, maybe 4 for the Panthers. And at this point, you just punt. You don't risk going for it and having something happen. Although that's something that could be beneficial to you as
Cabot is definitely putting up more rushing yards than Catholic right now because they have more possessions than Catholic.
But the Panther punting unit is not coming onto the field. It's going to be the offense. They're going to go for it on this 4th down. They're going to hand off to TJ, and he's going to be about a yard short.
He looks like he's short.
He may be a yard short. He may got it, though. Some of the Panthers are sitting on the first down.
There you go. He
And
didn't need a measurement.
he is short.
Ball's on the 42. The marker's on the 41.
1 yard short there, Caleb.
And see, I would have punted right then. It's just the second quarter, and it's a tied game. You don't take a risk like that. You could have pinned them back further and maybe to their 10-yard, but instead they're going to set up just about their own 40-yard line. So that's good field position. I don't agree with that call. I would have punted.
But you know, Caleb, by have faith in our defense right here.
Oh yeah, they've got 4 consecutive stops to make it 5 right here. As there's a bad snap, and Johnson's gonna take it. He's gonna be hit. It's going to be a major loss for the Rockets.
That's what I'm talking about. That's that play I was just talking about, Caleb. You know, I knew the defense would come back, and they punch them right back in the mouth.
So there's that major loss, and this is what I say in a situation like this. It's second down in California for the Rockets. 3:25 left to go here before half. Still 7-7 in this tight matchup. So that was a major loss for the Rockets. Second down and 30. Here's the snap. And that's going to be another loss for the Rockets. This Panthers defense just swarming the ball, not letting anything go. Hunter Horka on the tackle. 2:50 left to go here in the second quarter. It looks like Catholic taking a timeout.
That'd be the first timeout of the game so far.
Ladies and gentlemen, still looking for program 0219. Please report to the Panthers Spirit Store up by the front. Pick it up.
Right now, Catholic only has 135 rushing yards. All Sammy Johnson right there. But most of those yards came from his 80-yard touchdown run.
Yeah, you take out that 80-yard touchdown run and say it never happened, which it's kind of hard to do, but say it didn't happen.
Let's see what the Panthers will do right here on defense. Quarterback, nope. That's Sammy Johnson. He kept it. Got about 6 yards off of that.
You see, that's whenever Panthers just played deep, just because there's no way that they were going to pick that up. That was, they had to get to the Cabot Panthers 52-yard line, so near impossible right then for the Rockets, as they definitely are going to sit on their punt unit. They're not going to go for this at all. They're going to be sitting on their punt unit and giving Cabot the ball back with about 2 minutes and 40 seconds left to go here in the first half.
As Catholic has only completed 1 out of their 3 passes. It was to Johnson, and he did take that to the house, so we're doing pretty good so far on the passing defense. If we can keep that up, we'll be good.
Please take your program to the Panthers Spirit Store, which is located between the ticket booth and the concession stand.
Roger standing at the first down marker, waiting for this return. Now he's going to the 45, 46-yard line.
See what TJ can do with it right here, Caleb.
Here's the punt.
Nearly blocked.
Oh, that's a good kick, though. Rogers takes it. He's going to bounce around to the right side. He's going to get, oh, the ref says he stepped out at the 41 of Catholic. So Panthers setting up shot with 2 minutes and 32 seconds left to go at the 41-yard line.
Let's see if they can put one in right here. If they can, that will be amazing. That'll set them up great for the second half.
Yeah, definitely at least try to get 3 on this possession. Come out and get yourself a field goal, get you a 3-point lead, and come out and have a good possession starting up the second half, get a touchdown, and then you're sitting at a 2-score lead. And whenever you're down 2 scores to the Panthers and they have that slow offense that they run, it's near impossible to come back. Anyway, here's the handoff. It's not going to go for much, maybe 2 yards, maybe 1.
43 TJ Rogers.
Rogers on the carry.
Gain of 2 on the play. We second down and 8.
2 yards.
Cabot hurrying it up.
This guy's going to try to sneak through. Keep crashing.
Rogers again on the handoff. Can get to up to 45. Again, about 2 more.
Rogers again with the carry. Third down and 6 for the Panthers.
We're sorry that if there's no picture on your screen, going through a little bit of technical difficulties, please stick with us. We still have the audio, so you'll be able to hear where we go. Widowmaker on the carry.
Hey, I'm pretty sure he tackled number 10 back here.
I'm sorry if you hear some audio. That's not us. Catholic
4th and 5, Coach.
Catholic fans up there yelling on our press box.
Hey, tell them to watch the G. They're switching out for punt, looks like. Okay,
Gain of 1 on there.
Hey, do you want Smitty to stay up and just have one guy in the middle? That way, if they do anything, Smitty can make a play on it, or? No, I was wondering if you want Smitty to. Never mind. He's one to return.
Oh, what loses the ball?
Tackle him! Tackle him!
Gotta get rid of it, Rhett.
There you go! We got 39 seconds. We got 3 timeouts.
So 40 seconds left to go, and Catholic has great field position.
That rain is coming into effect right now, Caleb. As we saw earlier, 2 fumbles back to back, and many more after that. See if they can hold them from scoring right here with 39 seconds left.
Here we go. Johnson on the handoff. He's going to juke a defender. He's going to get down maybe a gain of about 3.
Handoff goes number 1, Steve Johnson. Tackle maybe number 26, Logan.
Massey, I'm.
The rain just keeps coming down.
Yes, it does, and we have lost our Nat sound mic. I believe it might have fallen.
This rain is just, it's just a monsoon out here.
I believe our Nat sound our mic has fallen, and there will be no more natural sound, so you just have me and Evan talking for the rest of this game until we can get that fixed. Again, sorry for the no picture that we have on the stream. Technical difficulties have occurred.
Hopefully we can have them fixed by the second half.
So there's 33 seconds left to go here in the first half. We're going to treat this like a radio broadcast. Going to let you know time repetitively. Just think of this as a radio broadcast now with number 2, Monroe, waiting for the snap. Monroe with the snap. He fakes it.
Oh, they call it dead.
False start on the offense. Monroe had a man wide open, and he had a whole lot of green right in front of him. Thankful for a false start right there. It's going to be second down again. Second down at about 11. So Cabot caught a break there. They had a busted play. So Catholic's coming out.
That helped us a lot right there, Caleb.
And this is interesting because the backup quarterback for Catholic, Jordan Eddington, who's also their defensive end, has come onto the field for the Rockets. And he's waiting the snap. 33 seconds left to go. Eddington winning the snap with Johnson to his right. Here's the snap. Eddington drops back. He has a man open. Incomplete, out of bounds. Receiver, number 5. Reed Waters was able to come down with the reception, but he landed out of bounds.
There was those defensive players we were talking about. DeCairo Rudolph and Zane Harper came with a big hit to force him out of bounds.
So if you're able to come out here and not let them get any points after having good field position after the botched punt, then you're going to be in good position for your defense when going towards Catholic. Eddington drops the snap. He loses the ball. He's going to be brought down. Cabot brings him down to the 35-yard line, and it's going to be 4th and about 15. That more than likely will end the first half of this matchup, as there'll be 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Catholic calls a timeout with 2 seconds remaining. They're probably going to take a shot here, don't you think?
I do, Caleb, because there's nothing to lose right here with 2 seconds left. The only thing that I could think about is a pick 6, and that would be great for us. If they try to throw it and we get a pick 6, that will set us up great.
Absolutely, but I have a feeling they're going to try to get it to Johnson with him probably pitched out to the left or right side and try to get Johnson some speed going to open field, get some blockers downfield. That's probably their best bet with 2 seconds left, as he's already broken 1 touchdown run tonight's game. So Catholic trots back onto the field, and Cabot's breaking out. Catholic is getting ready to go for it. Eddington still in at quarterback for Catholic. They're going to go all wide. Johnson now trotting into the backfield. Going to go to Eddington's right. Catholic. Cabot's now going to call a timeout. So just a little bit more delayed time right here.
Let's see what the Panthers defense can do right here. See if they can come out with a big stop. Don't need to let them score. They'll get that momentum going into the second half. We can't let that happen as a Panther.
I would just play everyone back in rush 3. Let everyone play coverage, and then tackle whoever's in front of you. Don't get burnt deep at all. Yeah, that's what Cabot's going to do. They're just going to rush 3 and play everyone back. Smart move right there by Coach. So here comes Catholic back onto the field for the final play of the first half. Eddington with Johnson in the backfield.
4 wide.
Eddington takes a snap. Johnson's blocking. He launches one deep, and that's going to be incomplete. McIntyre and Harper there to break up that pass. And that's going to send us to halftime with your score. Your Cabot Panthers 7 and the Catholic Rockets 7. And we'll be back for some second half action.